Hello and welcome to Kinetic Builds. I think we're finally live. I had a couple of minor technical difficulties getting everything set up here. Let's see if we can finish getting everything flipped to the on position. There we go, there we go. All right, how is everyone doing this evening? Well, let's grab our chat windows here. You know, I've only streamed on this channel once since I set it up, so hopefully y'all can hear me and the video looks all right. We'll get tabbed into the game here in just a second and we should get some game audio as well. There we go. I see the game audio coming through up on my big monitor, so everything seems to be good to go. Let's go ahead and jump into it. We're going to be live streaming some of our Starfield play here because I think there's going to be a lot of it, and it's going to be a little bit easier than trying to chop it down into video size. So let's go ahead and do all the things. I have literally just jumped into the game. I haven't done a thing since downloading it. We're streaming in 1440p, but we do play in 4K. Looks like everything's pretty much ultra. I'm going to get rid of the motion blur. And yeah, we don't have any settings here for our NVIDIA card, unfortunately. All right, we have depth of field, and okay, it's not that complicated. We're gonna go for it. You know, maybe we won't even mess with it. Maybe I'll leave motion blur on to start with, and we'll adjust it if it bugs me. A lot of games it bugs me. We're gonna be playing normal difficulty. I don't think I really need to do a whole lot else. New game. Arcs Gaming, how you doing? I can't wait to try this out. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. I've been a Bethesda fan for years. I've played all of their games. Game audio is a little loud. Oh, I see that. I don't have a button to adjust that, so we'll get to it as soon. Can I do it from in here without skipping the cutscene? Let's wait for the cutscene. Hey, Liberty Bell, good to see ya.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe,
desk up just
go
a
home
smidge.
with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, working the Star Dock. Except with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, you know, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
I have to say, I hope that
and
the
the fact that I can pinpoint
animations
a helium
on the
deposit
faces
from
and stuff
300
are this
meters.
good throughout the game. This
Not
is
untrue.
pretty cool.
A shame we won't find
Hermos, how
any
you
down
doing?
here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our
We're
own
gonna try and
ship.
get this channel up to 1,000
Hell, after
subs this
we'll
month.
have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself.
Just no more unauthorized jumps in a house.
Yeah,
room
Liberty
space,
Bell,
okay?
it's
He's just a big
interesting.
baby. There are worse
This has probably
lives.
been one of my most
You know,
anticipated
most
games for
Dusties
the
don't
last
even
couple
make
of
it this
years.
far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
I think as soon as this elevator gets to the bottom, I'll be able to jump out and adjust the game volume a little bit. There we go. All right, audio. Yeah, let's just drop this down by about that much. I'm gonna jump back out and adjust the other volume back up. I think 70% tends to be about where I run my other games. Let's give that a shot and see how it works.
How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
That sound a little bit better, a little bit more balanced with me talking over it.
Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid
I like the
we drill on
atmosphere.
a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Awesome.
Know what I love about working in Brestock Collective Space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Reams of red tape. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we
This
say,
lady's
Dusty?
cranky.
You make your cut, you get your cut. No exceptions. Come on, pick it up!
This would have been a great
Good.
co-op
What's
game,
the
I
deal?
agree. You
Minimal
could have
at
had
this point.
even just 2
Occasional
people, it would
glimmer,
have
but
been
it's
a
weak.
blast.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped.
As
Why
a
don't you
full-time
move over
game
to that
developer,
big
though, I
thing
can
you've
tell
done?
you that would have
Yes,
increased the
ma'am.
complexity of this game by at least 2-fold trying to handle multiplayer in it, even cooperative multiplayer. Can I run yet? No. I'm in like some kind of tutorial mode here, so I can pretty much just walk slowly.
Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay. Let's do it. Oh, I can
Think we'll
jog.
be done here soon.
Jump. I like it. Okay, that's easy mode.
I'm busy.
Sorry, I didn't mean to run over you. Getting a little close. I don't have a hit point bar yet.
You're ready, boss. Get back up here.
Alright. I'm digging the
Come on,
atmosphere.
It's time.
Ooh,
You're with me.
sprinting is a toggle, so you tap shift and then you're running, and then you tap it again and you're walking again. That's good to know. Since I know nothing yet, do they plan to implement co-op? No, this is going to be a strictly solo game. This is made by the same people that did Skyrim and Fallout 4. So it should be a very similar game to those, where it's primarily a single-player experience, but what Bethesda's always done well is have this big open world where you can go do a bunch of stuff.
Hella, get the reading.
Lots of side quests, the ability to play the game in a lot of different ways, so there's a lot of replayability.
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
Ooh, that
I
sounds
don't.
bad.
You don't?
What we're after? Read as an anomaly.
Sorry,
That's what I
I'm
was told anyway.
splitting my attention between the
Okay,
story
now you're
and
starting to freak me out.
ranting.
Relax. It's just another job. Come on.
So I think what I most look forward to in games like this, and you know, I played a lot of
Everything
Fallout
is just-
4, is
Lynn, seriously,
that you can
there's
just kind of
something
keep
really effed up
playing
about
even
this.
after you finish the main
Where is
story
it,
missions,
Hella?
or take a break from the story and just go play.
Okay.
And I've heard there's
You're
no
up.
level cap
Something
in
goes
this,
wrong
so
in there.
eventually I'm
We'll
going to be able to
come get you.
get all the skills and stuff.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
This is quite the amusing interaction between these two. Hold F to turn the flashlight. Oh, I gotta actually hold it. Behind this.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
I can. I don't know that it's worth my time to do anything while we're in the tutorial, but I was just curious.
Do you see anything?
I see something. Use the cutter to break up the mineral deposits. Alright, take the strange object. Hey, Mr. Junt, how you doing? Yeah, this is where the nerds hang out when we're trying to get away from farming. Whoa. Is that... Am Am I flying through the
Dusty,
all of space and time?
snap out of it.
Oh, looks like the Starfield ring.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No
Oh, I'm kind of
physical
blocking
damage.
the
I
text
believe
here
the
up
jury's
here a
still
bit.
out. You know who you are?
Let me
New
see
recruit
if I
for
can
Argos
adjust that.
Extractors? Ring any
Where's my
bells?
mouse?
Any of this look familiar?
Oh, cool. Character creation. All right, let me shift. Oops, that's the main view. Let me see if I can grab my camera and just slide me over a little bit so I'm not blocking the text when we're playing. And there we go. All right, so character creation. I did see a bit of a stream earlier today on this, so my goal is just to find a preset that looks close-ish and then make a few tweaks, because character creation, I could be here all night on making the coolest character ever, so I think we're gonna just jump right into the gameplay. I like that one. That's not too bad. That's what I look like when I have hair, right? Let's see. Maybe we'll try to be a little realistic. Go like so. Can't remember what the walk styles are here. Oh yeah, no, I don't have the hips. Face. Wow, there's just so many options on every thing here. I'm okay with that. Hair. Let's see if I can move this around. There we go. What kind of hairs do I got? Sturmau's an old guy by default. Yeah, I know. I wish there was an easier way. I don't want to have to click through each one, but I was kind of hoping I could just roll the mouse button through it, but that does something entirely different. I mean, part of me thinks I should just go with the realistic balding look here. I feel like hair's the biggest thing that I see when you look at a character, or at least when you don't have your space helmet on. So I want to be staring at a bald head the whole time. You know what? We're gonna go for the young version of what I'd like to look like, or something like that. I don't even know. Facial hair. Oh, this is important. We need some good scruff. I've always got the scruff. Oh, maybe we'll go for a little bit more than scruff. I like that. Sure, why not? There's a whole bunch of different options. Actually, don't mind any of this. I was looking for eye color. You know what? I think I'm good, but look at all of these options, and I'm just in face. Holy buckets. All right, background. Go for the man bun. Not so much. Oh, there you go. Look, I'm thick. I like it. All right, there's a whole bunch of backgrounds here. So you've got Beast Hunter. I'm just gonna look at these skills here. Bouncer, Bounty Hunter looks interesting. Boost pack training sounds really cool. I do want to have a booster pack. Combat medic, cyber runner, medicine security lasers. That's kind of cool. Explorer. I do like laser weapons. That one might be good. Astrodynamics and surveying. That could be pretty cool. Gangster, no. Homesteader. Industrialist. There we go. Persuasion, security, and research. Interesting. Long haul. Man, I could spend an hour just doing character creation, but I think I'm gonna just jump into something here. I kind of liked Explorer. It sounds generic. Oh, there's a scroll bar. Are you kidding me? Okay, where was I? Professor, Ronin, Sculptor, Soldier. Man, I really want boost pack training. That would be so cool. Space Scoundrel. File not found. Ballistics, piloting. That sounds kind of cool. Your past is known only to you. I'm going to go with Explore. It sounds generic, but you know what? That's the kind of game this is, and I think that I'm just going to roll with it. I think that you can, these are your starting skills. You can add all kinds of skills. The part that you can only do at character creation, as far as I understand, is these traits, but then you can pick up additional traits later on. And so these are things that are going to have both a positive and a negative effect. So I'm kind of curious to see what some of these are. I have to actually read these. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Yeah, not so much. Extrovert, yeah, not really. Freestar Collective is one of the factions. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. Yeah. You really need your alone time. Exerting yourself uses less oxygen when you're adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. Human companions. So I want robots. I like robots. I'm going to get introvert. My parents are alive and well, but you automatically send them 2% of your credits every week. That sounds too real. Raised, enlightened. Oh, that's one of the religious factions, maybe. Universal, Serpent's Embrace. Spaced. Taskmaster. Occasionally, if you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health whenever it is damaged below 50%. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. Oh, that's interesting. Well, since I'm going to be kind of playing more solo anyway, I'd rather have good crew than a lot of crews, so we'll grab that. And then wanted sound interesting. You can occasionally armed mercenaries show up and try and kill you. I do extra damage when my health is low. I don't know. Maybe we'll just take 2. I'll leave one open for later, because I think I can pick these up by scanning planets or something I heard earlier today. So those are the 2 that are interesting to me. And then here we go. Kedurk. Oh, I can choose my pronouns apparently. Name, confirm.
I forgot
Away we
Explorer
go.
was on your application.
That's enough of that.
Must have been slow work when you don't have a ship.
I should have recorded that. I
Well, you
didn't
got the
get my
sample.
recording set up here.
Client's
Let me
on
see
his
if I
way.
can do
Then
that
we
real
all
quick.
get paid.
There
You
we go.
remember anything
Let me
that
know if the
happened?
stream starts logging out in any way. Logging out, lagging out. I'm gonna try and record and stream simultaneously tonight. See if it affects my frame rates any. All right. What happened? Light, music, everything's blank. I don't see any reason to lie
there,
about it.
High flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing?
Yeah, there you
look
go,
like
SK.
much.
4090's
Never
got it
mind
under,
what it looks
under
like.
control.
It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. Will be... Speak of the devil.
Mouse 3 to switch between first and third person. Oh, there we go. I can see my style and hair. Ooh, I don't know if I can play this game third person though with my guy's
Constellation
gonna
contact is on approach.
Wait.
do like a
whoa,
tackle
the
move when he's
explosions
moving.
don't
Oh,
look
that's...
good. I thought they were kind of a joke.
Okay, we'll stay first person
Not
for
a
now, I
joke.
think.
You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe
Trying
they
to
really
see if I'm
exist.
dropping frames. No, I seem to be doing alright.
Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space
Awesome.
we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
I think my wife texted me. I'm just checking my messages.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
sorry, I had to alt tab just to do this. There we go. Right, select the area in the lower right to access your inventory. Okay. Select the helmets category. What? Don't see a helmets category. Oh, there it is. Aha. Press and hold tab to exit. Perfect. Must wear a spacesuit helmet and pack in this environment. Is my... Okay, my helmet got unequipped somehow. My bad. Oh, I can scroll in and out just to go to third person mode real easy. That's cool. I heard something.
Discovery class? That ship's older than this movie.
Come on.
Hunger Games music? Yeah, maybe a little bit. Meet with the client. I love this ship. I know that, like, the big part of the game that I'm super excited about is being able to completely customize my own spaceship and all the stuff that comes along with that and the base building and stuff, but I kind of like the default look of this ship. They did a good job with it.
Barrett?
Man,
Was that artifact we touched?
Been a long time.
yes it has.
Hey, Farmer Trio.
That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
SK, you heard shipbuilding is more
And
endgame.
no
That
Barrett,
wouldn't surprise
not
me.
Cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
I'd say maybe more mid-game. Just got to get some skills and stuff. How would you know about
Well, you could say that the infinite possibilities of the universe are full of everything but coincidences.
that? You could call it that.
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Oh, there it is. Optional. Grab a weapon. Why is that optional? How do I get my weapon out? Hang on. There's got to be a hotkey for this. Oh wait, favorite. B? There we go. Okay, I can add this to put it in favorite slot 1. Oh man, there's bad guys. Oh, get out of the way. This guy is crazy. I don't seem to be doing a whole lot here. Faceplate seems to work. health is low, use a med pack by pressing 0. Not that 0. Maybe that 0. There we go. Alright, let's be a little bit more.
You messed with the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm gonna call that good. Is that a pirate? That's a pirate. Not sure we need to shoot them while they're down, but I don't want him getting back up and causing problems. I'm hoping one of these guys has got a better weapon here that we can try out in a second. Okay, let's see if we've got a better weapon now. Weapons. That looks good. That looks better. Let's see. I've got better accuracy on this one. I like it. Alright, let's see how this works out. Oh, so much better. We won. All right. We got through that without having to punch anybody. How do I...
Of course Barrett was being followed.
There, I can
Every
put it away.
time.
I don't want to accidentally shoot anybody.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure.
I don't know
You
about
dug
that.
up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions. You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
If you'll take me off this moon. Didn't ask for this. What is
You
Constellation?
ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
Alright. You know what? Sure, I'm in.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How
The
about
Crimson who?
I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
Thanks
Just
for
go.
everything.
Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled.
This
Let's
whole
go.
beginning
Get
part
into the
here seems a
lodge.
little abrupt.
No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey,
I love
take
how this robot looks, though.
You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time.
Alrighty.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Argsy, have a good one, sir. Appreciate you stopping by. Press tab to exit dialogue when you're done asking questions. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Why me?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced?
A little bit,
Why
I
it only
suppose.
affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take, and you're part of it now.
Okay, you're gonna give me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it alone.
That's fair enough.
Vasco
fair
will
enough.
keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception, since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
I already
See,
asked
that's
what
the problem with
Constellation
the settled
was.
systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, We're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
What did we dig?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Okay, so you know nothing.
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector.
Yeah, okay.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
You going? Staying around isn't helping us out any.
Okay. I get that. I did.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
Yay! First day in space, and I'm a captain. I don't know if I have to
Just
follow
up
him.
the ramp, Captain. I'll be in the external robotics bay.
External bay. Okay. Let's go.
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Probably a good idea. I love how the cockpit looks. So awesome.
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Hold space to take off. Might have to actually get my joystick out and see if this game is any good for the actual flight part of it. Farmer Trio, how you doing, man? Family's good. The oldest has been in college now for almost a week. Got my first achievement. We made it to space.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Yeah. Hold left alt and use WASD to switch between systems and allocate power. You can skip the ship tutorial by powering up all systems, including the grav drive. Okay.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. Let's go over the engines. Engines control our maximum speed. Try increasing and decreasing our relative velocity.
Oh, there we go. I can change my speed. Alright.
A ship's engine has a sweet spot for better handling during
I
turns.
like it.
Draw your attention to the HUD. You'll notice a speed indicator in the lower left with a gauge that goes up and down as you adjust the throttle. Try
This
to
is
center
cool.
the gauge so that it lines up with the center of the vertical bars to its right. Boosts can be engaged for temporary bursts of speed.
Left shift. Oh yeah. We've got boost mode.
Let's turn our attention to the shields. Try adjusting power to the shields. Notice more power increases their strength. Shields protect the ship from hull damage. Without a hull, it'll be vaporized. Shield health is displayed in the lower right. Hull damage is below it.
Yeah, we're gonna leave the shields maxed out.
You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear.
Alright, let's do this.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline.
Had enough. Ramp down, do or die.
There we go.
Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search
never
the
got around to
wreckage
playing
for
Elite
spare
Dangerous.
parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Press E. Oh, cool. I can just take it right out of there. Nice. Yeah, sound's pretty awesome. I've been digging that so far. There's these big delays between what we're doing, though. Kind of waiting for the next chunk of the tutorial. Did I miss
Two
some
more
of the loot?
Crimson Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Oh. Alright. Let's see. Too far away, I think.
Come on! Pick up the cramp drive!
Feel like oh, G for missiles. Okay. Try it again. Oh, my shields are offline. I'm taking hull damage. I'm not paying attention. There's so many different things going on in Space Combat. Come too close for missiles. They want me to be in this white area for faster turning. Okay.
How'd that old junk of yours make it this far, huh? Ramp drive's out.
The amount of
I'm getting there, folks, but
hostility
trying
has
to
been
remember
far
that I
more
turn
than
faster when
anticipated.
my
At this rate, the odds of
throttle is in
continual
this
assault
white
from
zone.
their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain.
I picked normal
A recent
difficulty to
scan
start,
indicates
just
an
because I
abandoned
figured
facility on the
I'm
nearby
bad at games in general, so if I
a
went to
perfect
hard,
staging
that would
area
be too much for me.
Pirates.
Press tab to open the data menu. From there, you can open the star map. Okay. Is this the star map? Yeah. Travel between stars. Zoom out to see the entire star system. Zoom out again to see all the stars in the settled systems. Plot a course by selecting the star you want to travel to. You can only jump so many light years at once. Okay. How do I zoom out? Let's see, back, or do I? Oh, there we go. And I can go all the way back here. Okay, travel to Crete. How do I zoom back in? That was zoom out. Oh my goodness. Back to system. And set course. Okay. Travel. Ooh, that was more complicated than I expected it to be. There's got to be a button for zooming in and out of that screen more easily.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
planet view. The star map gives you information about the environment. Scan and helps you discover key landing sites. Rotate until the research lab is in view, then select the icon to land there. Okay, let's scan the planet. And then we can click on this and click land. Well, that's easy. Lord Drail, how you doing, man? Appreciate you stopping by and checking us out for a little while. We're gonna be figuring this out today and hopefully get back into the swing of things and start cranking out some videos on this. It's a little overwhelming at the moment. Alright, and then I can exit the ship. I think I've still got my helmet on. Oh, maybe not. No. Okay, hang on here. The quest markers and stuff like that is a little bit confusing at the moment. I got tricked. Oh.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more. I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
That's fair. That's fair.
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Wow, it is a small organization.
Barrett
All right, last
would say
question.
that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos. So technically, you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Okay. Let's get to it. So I don't want to go back up in the ship. There's gotta be somewhere else to go down here, though. Well, that's the landing area. I need a compass. Maybe I didn't land where I was supposed to land. That's what I'm thinking. I think that I accidentally just picked a random spot on the surface to land, and I should have done a better job of clicking on the outpost. That's what I think. Oops. Let's not shoot up the inside of our ship. I'm sure a game like this is going to have negative consequences. Space takeoff. Space when I do that. That makes sense. Okay, let's try this again, folks. I think I've just messed this up. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to click on Crete Research Lab, and we're going to hit land. got this. Us and our level 1 selves. It sounds so good. There was another ship and everything. That was epic.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
It's not very abandoned. I just saw a ship leave. Whoa, what are you? Okay. Yeah. Cockroaches of unusual size. I just love the landscapes. The visuals are so
Be
good.
careful, Captain. Alien.
Bring up a scanner. Scan creatures, minerals, and plants. Each unique item scanned progresses your survey data of the planet. Complete survey data can be sold for credits. Scanner mode also unlocks additional features such as building outposts, using social skills. Okay.
Creatures are often unpredictable.
Well, let me go back. I want to look at this creature now. Trigo Blight. How do I scan? E? Trying to figure out. I think that only the things that highlight can get scanned. Dust root. Apparently I've got to find multiple different ones to get it to scan up. What's the range on this scanner? Wow. Oh, 20 meters. Okay. Well, this is gonna take a minute. Got helium, I think that's what it's saying. Or silver, okay. Okay, so I got some silver. I'm just checking this out. This is lead. Oh, neat. Okay. How did I turn this scanner on? F to go back. F to bring it up. Alright, we've got this. No, don't do that. Alright, I told myself I wasn't going to fall into the trap of mining a bunch of stuff here, so we're going to keep going. Oh, it automatically gets out my miner when I'm in the scanning mode. It doesn't seem hostile, it just seems angry that I was walking in on him, so we're gonna leave him be. Oh, I've got a little path to the point too, that's pretty cool. Need a scan. Okay, so this is just gonna show me what materials it is. That's kind of cool. Territorial, maybe? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He just didn't like that I was walking on his turf. Okay, I'm not seeing anything to scan right now. Ooh, what's that? Nothing? Okay. So now I'm gonna be paranoid and think every little thing that I come across is something I might be able to scan.
Of smaller independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
I want to complete at least one of these things just to see how that works. Get the completion for a planet, so to speak. I kind of like having the flashlight on. Alright. Just taking a look around. Switch. Okay. Oh, now we're trapped. That's nice. What's in here? I don't know what a digipick is. First aid kit sounds good though. Let's do it. No idea where we're going.
Curious. These are United Colonies markings, but we are in Freestar Collective space. It then
It's like so
stands to
dark in
reason
here.
that this was once a secret UC facility.
Well, there's some stuff that's really worth some money here. It's a book. Okay. Oh, cool. It highlights the stuff you can pick up. And Vasco. That can be useful at some point, I suppose. Neat. Bad jokes. Oh, I saw this on stream earlier. These are some good ones. I like it. I don't know what, like, a good amount of money is. Things that are worth, like, hundreds compared to single digits seems like something worth picking up, though. Oh, I keep pushing F to pick things up because that's the key from, what do you call it, from Icarus to pick things up. It's going to take me a minute to adjust. Finding lots of med packs, that's good. Genetic samples, credits. Okay, now we're getting some money. To be fair, in a Bethesda game, kind of good to loot everything, or at least check every container. Yeah, that's probably true, but I'd be here all night if I tried to pick up everything that we came across. Like, a lot of this stuff is going to be good for crafting and whatnot at some point, but given that it's an open world game, I can always get more junk later, I suppose. Heal paste. This guy looks pretty dead. Sedatives. That sounds useful. History of xenobiology. Okay. Fascinating. These genetic samples, I feel like I don't really want to be walking around with a bunch of biohazard in my inventory, but you never know. It's so dark in here. I should just be walking around with the scanner on, I suppose, so I don't miss anything. Bolt cutters. Oh, I can hear them.
I am picking up faint signs of life in the area.
We should have been more sneaky and not shine our flashlight out the front door. What? Wait, where's that guy going? Hang on. I got a better weapon, and then I forgot to put it in a favorite slot. I think if I do this, then when I'm out here I can push to... Oh yeah. Yeah, I shot you.
Avoid getting shot. You might die.
That's good advice. Oh no.
No longer detecting signs of life from the enemy.
Good to know. I need to figure out if there's a melee key for when I'm reloading and somebody's up close. Let's see, settings, controls. That's not it. Bindings. Primary attack, secondary, melee. V for melee. There we go. Alright. Oh, we're almost out of ammo. That's unpleasant. Guess I was just kind of holding it down. Bathrooms. The Pickwork Papers. There's all kinds of books. I'm not sure I want to sit here and read the books, though. Milk from the toilet. That's sanitary. Hey, antibiotics. I'm sure that'll come in handy. Simulation Station, how you doing? I have to say, so far, on the one hand, I'm loving it. I always enjoyed the Fallout games and stuff that Bethesda's done, but it's overwhelming. There's so many different buttons and things to do, and they don't do a great job of telling you everything you can do out of the gate. They're kind of easing you into it, but I feel like I should know how to do some of this stuff. That sounds bad.
Oh man, that was the best. One more time.
Egmont. So I'm just trying to find the stuff that's going to be worth some money when we get out of here. Get us kind of started without picking up everything we come across. Oh, those things are heavy. I don't want that. Yeah, so far it feels a lot like, you know, Fallout 4 would be the last Bethesda game that I played, probably. And so the problem I have right now is I don't know what's good and what's not, right? You know, you don't want to get too full so that you can't move around, you know, and at the same time you want to make sure you're getting the right stuff so that you can be able to build stuff later on. Okay, Digipick linked. Fill in all open slots in every layer to open the lock. Select a key and rotate it until it lines up with the gaps in the security layer. Slot the key in to fill the gaps. Each key can only be used once. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So like, if I use this key, how do I rotate it? Okay. So if I do something like that, and then something like that. There we go. All right, so is there a take all button? R. Boom. Well, that was kind of cool. A little bit more complicated than the lock-picking things I've seen in some games, but slow enough paced that I didn't feel like I had to rush my way through that. I'm sure I'll get a little bit more proficient as time goes on. Well, that looked good. A lot to explore makes for a long playthrough, I suppose. I picked the Explorer background. It's a little boring, but it kind of felt like the best fit for me in my playstyle, so we'll see. I heard that there's no level cap, and you can eventually get all the skills if you want, which is the kind of game that I like to play, because I'm going to want to do everything. I'm going to want to do a lot of ship building, base building, that kind of stuff, so being able to know that I'm not prohibiting myself from getting into that eventually is been a good feeling. These battle pack meals seem to be worth a good chunk of money. Plus, I'm not sure how hunger mechanics are going to work on this game either. Kind of hoping to find some ammo at some point here. What is that? It's like, it says blender base. Well, I don't know what kind of materials. I assume this is going to have a crafting system somewhat like Fallout, where the different items are going to decompose into their lower parts at some point. I'm just picking all that stuff up.
The heck?
Oh. Yeah, stealth. Stealth doesn't work when you get a flashlight on. That worked surprisingly well. Oops, not what I want to do. Yeah, 6 whole bullets. Enough ammo. Oh. Time to find a new weapon. I think I've got a bunch of ammo for that. Or should show me how much ammo I've got for it. Put that on 3. Oh, there we go. That's good. Now, if I can remember what the key was to use a health pack, that would probably be a good thing.
That's smarts. You are trying to kill me. But I am not technically alive. Enemy damage registered.
Okay, we gotta look at the controls once again, folks, because I have completely forgotten now how to heal. It's gonna be a lot of checking controls, I think. Main gameplay. Run. P for quick skills. Oh, it's 0, that's right. That one? Ah, very nice. I know they're out there.
Detection of enemy has dropped unexpectedly. Begin search program. It is a shame exploration requires
The guy was gonna throw a grenade at me.
I have located the enemy.
All right. Where'd they go? Let's put it under control. This stuff. Weapons case, nice. What kind of research were
There
they
is no
doing here?
enemy nearby. Resume systematic wandering.
What is that? All kinds of cool colors. Yeah, it's one of those, I feel like maybe I should be picking up more random stuff right now, but... Workbench. Okay. Can make bandages. Don't have the stuff for that. Fiber and sealant. Oh, there's so many different things. Different kinds of status effects.
Warning. Damage received.
Oh, I got level 2, nice. Hazmat suit sounds awesome.
Enemy damage received.
There we go. Didn't even drop. bad about executing these guys. Should probably start using melee for that. Let's see, up we go. There's just so many cool materials down here. Here's another. O2 is consumed with exertion such as sprinting, melee attacks, and jumping. You know?
Your spinal health will be compromised by carrying so many items.
Yeah, nice. You gotta break my back, apparently. Terramorph specimen. Thanks to the UC Marines, we now have a second piece of the puzzle. I'm like falling off the camera. A fully grown alpha predator. According to your research, made first contact. Okay. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno warfare. Oh my goodness. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with the grunts first dropped off the creatures on any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. So we're in some kind of a bio lab where they were testing alien stuff. Good. This couldn't go wrong. Security level novice. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. If I do that, then I've got a 1, 2, 3. Which would be this one, I think. Nope, I've messed up. Well, drat. Undo. Okay, it's not that one. It's this one and that one. That one and that one. Perfect. Okay. That was not worth it. Carry on through the doors.
I'm detecting
Oh,
a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipics and a disregard
Whoa.
for personal.
That was unappreciated. A bunch of big flammable containers in here. That never ends well.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the Terramorph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming. God.
Alright, let's see here. That'll work. All right. We're getting faster, folks. We're getting faster. And we completed an optional objective. That makes me feel good about myself. Okay. The next floor. It's just so dark in here. I don't think I really care about being stealthy. I think we just want the flashlight on so we can see what we're doing. Not that it helps that much. doing it for science. Reminds me of, was that Grounded? You guys had the little, science sound. Are these good guys or bad guys? I'm gonna guess bad guys, so we're gonna top off our ammo here.
You gotta be kidding me.
Duct
The
tape over his
Frontier
eye.
has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
What's your problem with Barrett
We don't
anyway?
have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now,
That's
that
gonna
means
be a
we're after
problem.
you. Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Okay. Persuade, there's no treasure in my ship. Cut your losses before more people get hurt. Oh, cool.
You're not
Can I talk my
talking
way
us
out?
out of this score.
Apparently no. To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance of the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeded. Okay. Oh, neat. You have it wrong. Constellation is an explorers group. They aren't treasure hunters. I need to get 4 persuasion, it looks like. Hey, if you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. The Frontier creaks when it turns anyway. I don't know about that. I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me? I'm not quite that cocky. Let's try this one.
They aren't? You sure?
Okay. I'm not gonna get there if I just keep doing number ones.
I'm not falling for that. Your ship is loaded, and we want it.
Okay. Just take a moment and count how much you've already lost. You don't want to lose more.
This whole thing is starting to cost more than I'd like.
Well, that was kind of fun.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
Well, I kind of
We
wanted to
should
shoot.
now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
Yeah, I'm gonna push up to fast travel in just a second. I just want to see if there's anything on this roof while we're here. Let's see anything. Well, that was kind of cool that you can talk your way out of a situation like that. Look for the map icon of your ship and press E over it. I need like a compass of all of the map icons. There it is. Press E. You're carrying too much and can't fast travel. Say what now? I didn't even pick up that much stuff. Where's my inventory? Oh, wow. Okay. Miscellaneous. I know I picked up, can I change how I sort things? No. There. I picked this up. How do I drop something? R. Any more super heavy items? It's just showing me value. I want to see mass without having to look at it on the right-hand side there. Okay.
We need to reach the Alphas, and I will tap.
Let's see if I can just give him some things. Learn as we go. Oh wait, I'll have to look at that stuff. I'm guessing all these weapons are gonna be fairly... Ooh, energy weapon. I didn't see that I was picking up energy weapons. Alright, let me see. Can I give him this? Trade E. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I am gonna jump into this list now and just give him a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Alright, we gotta pick up less stuff, folks. Now let's try this. Yes. Oh, perfect. Alright, we got it figured out. Oh my goodness.
To reach the lodge,
violence isn't the answer. I don't know.
System, and then
I'm a shoot first, ask questions later kind of a guy.
Do not worry. This will all become second nature before too long.
Let me see. Fast travel directly from the missions menu, press tab. Skills, inventory, ship, star map. Select missions in the bottom. Oh, missions. Okay. Toggle which quest is tracked on your HUD. Only one can be tracked at a time. You can press a set course button to automatically navigate to your active quest's objective. Okay. Grab, jump to Jemison. R to set course. Oh wait, press R to automatically plot a course to your next objective. Yeah, that's what I try to do. It's going to use up 25.48 of my 50 fuel. Oh boy, here we go. I had a cargo hold there too with stuff in it.
Starship Frontier. This is United Colonies Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Okay. How do I land? Alright, is this New Atlantis? There it is. Land. You store things you find in your ship. So I know I can do it when I'm in the ship like I am right now. I gotta figure out where to spend that skill point too. So, oh, it's loud. Before we get out of the ship here, I will try that out. So if I come into my inventory, I can go to the cargo hold, and this is all the stuff in the Frontier, versus this is all the stuff in my personal inventory. So I think I can probably do the same thing when I'm at a store. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna get all the stuff off the robot, and we're gonna put it in the ship cargo hold, I think. If I can find him. I wonder where he actually goes when we're
Captain,
flying
Constellation
around.
will be waiting for you at the lodge. Allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
Yeah. This is Vasco. I'm going to push R to take all. And there we go. And then if I come back in to my inventory, I can only see the ship's inventory when I'm on the ship. So I'm gonna just take all this stuff with me. I am assuming I'm gonna find a vendor here.
What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Why does everybody know what that means?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
That's what I need. 1,000 credits. My ship needs some repairs. I don't think so. Let me see what ships you have for sale. Where can I go if I need more crew? Where did you say I
The
could
Trade Authority
sell
runs a vending
things?
kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Find the Port Authority. He said it's right by his booth. Technician. Trade Authority kiosk. Here we go. Vendor sell. 5,000 credits. Okay.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
See, but like, I don't know if I actually want to sell all this stuff, or if some of this stuff is going to be useful for, like crafting materials or something. I don't know. I guess we can always get it back later. Don't want to get rid of the digipix though. Feels like such a mistake. Okay, you never sell the duct tape. I don't care what they say. I should just be selling the weapons that I don't need, I suppose. I want to try that laser rifle out. And then in here I can sell from my ship inventory too. So I could have dumped a bunch of this stuff in the ship and then sold from there. Okay, I'm gonna sell all of those. Have a suppressed eon. Sell that. Alright, that's looking a lot better, and our mass is now semi-reasonable. I just feel like I don't need all of this stuff. Energy. I just don't know what kind of ammo I'm gonna have access to. Oh, that's the same as this, so let's go ahead and sell that too. Space suits, we've got that. Anti-ballistic deep mining space suit. Trying to figure out why this one is worth so much more than that one. Probably just the different kinds of resistances and stuff. Anti-ballistic, negative 15% physical damage from ranged weapons. Okay, so let me make. I wish there was a way to equip things in that menu. I think I'm going to equip this one. Check the difference here. That one's kind of cool looking. I don't don't like losing physical resistances. Okay. Until we know a little bit more of what that stuff means, we're gonna just
what can I do for you?
sell off the other pieces here real quick, and then we'll get on with our missions. Q to sell, spacesuits. We'll get rid of that one. And I wish I could tell. Alright. I know it was worth more, it just didn't look like it was actually better. Warning, you will get less than the item is worth. Oh no, he's out of money. Okay. We're good. We'll hang on to the rest of it. Let's go. We're getting lost in trying to sell stuff, folks.
This unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible. For you, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle. I'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible. We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's
vendor chests that you can access like they did on Skyrim. That would be interesting.
Evacuation protocols. Thank you for your service.
I mean, I know
being
stealthy and lockpicking and all that kind of stuff is a whole path you can go down. Let me just say how
honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Nice. Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool! Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Whether the whole city celebrates when it's your birthday? Mine's June 11th, by the way.
This kid is annoying.
My parents took me to Aquila City last year. It kinda smells. But I don't smell anything.
No, yes, no, and I will certainly mark June 11th on my calendar. As for Aquila City, well, the air purifiers here in New Atlantis are state-of-the-art.
Aquila City? Oh, don't even get me started on those simpletons.
A little unfair, don't you think? Freestar Rangers helped me out quite a bit a couple years back. Got ambushed by spacers near Narion. They assisted, no questions asked. Even helped with some repairs so I could do an emergency jump home. Good people.
In any event, you all must be exhausted. Just give me a moment to coordinate some details with security.
She can't do this to me.
Okay. She's talking to me.
Not now.
Apparently not.
Guess you caught some of that, huh? The galaxy is at peace and somehow seems more dangerous than ever. Spacers, House Varun, Crimson Fleet, everyone trying to grab their piece. What happened to the early days, huh? When we just float through the stars and dream.
Humans for you. House
Not
Varun.
what, who. How to describe House Varun? Well, imagine a bunch of colonists who set off into the stars ages ago, disappeared, and then re-emerged as a sort of religious society. Faction,
gotcha.
Cult, whatever you want to call them. They believe in some sort of celestial deity called the Great Serpent. Real nightmare fuel kind of stuff. About 100 years back, they picked a fight with pretty much everyone in the settled systems. I guess your school never covered the Serpent's Crusade, huh? We eventually made peace, sort of. Then they just disappeared. They're out there, somewhere. Or so folks assume. The ones that attacked us, they were the hardliners, for sure. You meet those guys, you run. You understand me?
I hear you.
But hey, just stepping out your door is dangerous.
Seems
What
to be the
happened
case.
was a tragedy, of course, but I've had way more good happen in my life than bad. The galaxy's still pretty wonderful. It'll take more than this to make me think otherwise.
Yeah, always the optimistic
Ricardo
guy.
Bosch. I was the lead researcher on the station that got attacked. It was business as usual until those House Varun crazies swarmed in, spouting their scripture or whatever it was. Even the Marines were overwhelmed. Honestly, I'm just lucky to have made it out of there in one piece. We all are. Now, I just want to get back to work. Where is that woman? Really? You must have been hiding under a moon rock your whole life if you've managed to dodge those assholes. They're basically a bunch of space scumbags. Fly around, attack, and rob anyone they see. They're pretty disorganized and easy to fend off until they aren't. They're a different beast than the Crimson Fleet. Generally speaking, pirates want your stuff, so they can occasionally be reasoned with. Spacers, though, they tend to shoot first and ask questions never. Yep, that I have. Had to dump a load of cargo just last year. Microscopes. Can you believe that?
Microscopes.
Guess you can sell anything these days. Pirates are a tricky lot. In space, they're all about the hit and run. They jump in, steal your stuff, and get out of there fast. Keep your cool, and you can generally talk your way out of it, so long as you're not too attached to your valuables. Stumble upon them planetside, though, and their trigger fingers get much itchier.
Crazy.
Goodbye.
You know what? I don't even want to talk to this kid.
Sergeant Yumi is looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Okay.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
All right. Well, let's do this.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Well, that's good. Kind of glad I didn't pick up the wanted perk right now. Be fighting my way to get into the city. All right, Mast District. Oh my goodness, there's just so many things. It's like overwhelming. I love story games.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree? One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good. Well, that depends. Are you a foodie or a shopper?
Yeah, neither.
You should check out the commercial district. There's some cool shops there. And if you want a whole new look, there's even an enhance.
Oh, you can change your look after the fact. Nice.
See you around.
All right, we're gonna take off. Let's see here. I'm forgetting that I don't
The water
have to
is
pick
quite aesthetically pleasing,
a,
or
option.
so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Oh, I didn't even notice Vasco was with me still. I half expected that he was gonna have to stay with the ship all the time. That's a nice bonus.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
It's a pretty big area. It looks nice. Feels a little empty. There's a few NPCs walking around, I suppose. Oh, I went the wrong way.
People joke. Say those Maroon zealots worship us there.
Here we are.
I do
the
like that
lodge.
the people
The
walking
front
around
door
have all
should
got
unlock if you
stuff
hold
to
up
say.
the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Cool. All right. Wonder if they have... Oh, I read that one. Aha.
Captain, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
It's kind of cool, the old Apollo.
Easiest bet I'll ever win. You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomena we see out in the stars and what I'm
Listening
saying
at the
is the
door.
most possible theory?
You two keep going on like this, and I'm banning wagers. I'm serious.
We'll play nice. Just a little friendly conversation, Sarah, that's all. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Hey, that wasn't on me. Pirates attack. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
As a matter of fact... how many times
We
does this
think
happen?
it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now? Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Kadri, if you expect us to believe in fairy
If this is the
fall
greatest
damage by
mystery in the
5%.
universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noelle, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
Okay.
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like this.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
Seems like
She's
there's
not the
probably some
only
more
one.
pieces.
If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Aliens.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Kadri?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Well, that is my background. You want me to join
We're all
Constellation?
here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
What do you know about the
Individually,
artifacts?
they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? I'm in.
You
Why
should
not?
take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here,
Exciting.
I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
That would be nice.
You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Another level. I love that level up music, it's so good. Oh, right, let's see here now. I've got 3 points here. I'm trying to figure out skills. There we go. You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Top row represents basic. The rows below are locked until you've spent a minimum number of skill points in each category. Okay. So, like, for example, I've got lasers. It says kill 20 enemies with a laser weapon, and then I can probably get to rank 2. Okay, so that's combat. Then we've got science. I've got astrodynamics for my exploring. That gives me... need to make 5 grav jumps. Okay, I can handle that. Geology. Okay. Medicine, research, surveying, and so I'm thinking, it says current rank 1 of 4. Spend 2 more points in science to unlock advanced science skills. Ooh, spacesuit design. I can make my own spacesuits. That sounds amazing. Outpost engineering. What if that's what I need to do to build outposts, or if that's going to be like building better stuff for outposts. Ooh, boost packs. I like boost pack idea. This looks like ship space-based stuff. Starship design. Awesome. Modify your own spaceship. Okay, well, I know I'm going to be coming over to this tree at some point. Boost assault training. More shock and awe tactics. Okay, well, I know it's silly, but I want at least 1 point in boost packs. What's the point in playing a space game if you don't have a jetpack? Now I've got 1 more skill point that we can spend, but I don't think I've actually leveled anything up far enough to do it. Extra credits when searching containers. Seems like something I'd probably want to take early. Persuasion. Buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Well, that's going to be good. Increase maximum health. More weight capacity. Man, I feel like I'm gonna take piloting. Can now utilize ship thrusters. There's so many skills. Alright, I'm gonna take commerce, I think, just to do a little bit better at selling here early on. I'm sure that'll scale up good over time. We're so close to that skill up in surveying. Now, they wanted me to go talk to the other members here. Oh, that's a cool table. I love all these old exploration vessels and stuff.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas. We're all here for the same reason.
I've occasionally had my doubts about Constellation as an investment. But now, well, it's clearly money well spent. Well, I suppose calling you a rock
Liberty Bell, me too. It's like I'm taking it all in and wondering if I would do it the same way or how I would react differently. Yeah, there's so many options. I've been called
Still
worse.
doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett. Not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man.
That's quite the
Welcome
resume.
aboard.
By
the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
That sounds cool. Craft or modify an item, alright. What
We're
kind
most
of
well
company?
known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Alright. Do you think the vision I had means anything?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
No. No, I've never seen anything like
I
that.
imagined as much. Barrett expressed something similar in his own unique way. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here.
I wonder how important these choices
Frankly,
are to
this is
later
the most exciting thing
conversations.
that's happened in years.
What's your role?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet.
Makes sense.
Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have
I'd
the
be curious
resources
to
they need. And, as you now
pick
see,
some very different
those
conversations and see
resources
what
aren't
happens.
being wasted. We're onto something big here. Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else. Until next time.
Feel
Perman, your
free to help
Starfield just
yourself at
finished
the bar.
downloading.
I don't drink,
Nice.
but I feel like
You
if
mind
I
if I
did,
ask you kind of a personal
that would
question,
be a good
Walter?
time for one.
You sure spend a lot of time on Constellation business. Doesn't Issa miss you?
It's true, I am away from home quite a bit. Apparently, I've become rather cranky when I'm not able to participate in Constellation's little adventures. It has been determined that for the long-term health of our relationship, that I am better off here, rather than simply making things worse at home.
Too funny.
Okay then. I guess if you're both okay with it. I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
Well, I suppose that's station in order.
That was intense, wasn't it?
Oh,
The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
It's kind of cool how she walked up and had a conversation with him, even though I wasn't technically involved. You seem to know a lot about the artifacts.
I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
It's interesting is I feel like I'm coming in on the ground floor of this, where nobody knows anything. Wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for.
Okay.
A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Interesting. Oh, there's a mission board. Nice. What do you think of my vision?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
Great, we're hallucinating. Barrett
He
saw
did.
something too.
At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people report in these situations.
So I'm crazy.
not saying you
Nice.
didn't really see anything, just that it's really hard to determine after the fact. It's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
I guess so.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
Oh boy.
Hey, have you been up to the Eye recently?
Huh. Guess it's been a while. Why?
Oh, I just don't know how he does it. Up there all alone for so long.
Some people love that kind of space. Pun intended.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Yeah, not so much.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well...
Oop, I clicked and it skipped the dialogue.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Interesting.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but... you know, if the label fits.
Maybe I'm just going crazy. I'll just, nah.
That sure lines up with everything else about these artifacts. It's all connected. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
All right.
Take
easy
care of
enough.
yourself.
It's been quieter around here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time. Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition. I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Okay.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
I'll take that.
Great, let's see what you have.
See, so this can be used in crafting, so I don't really want to just blindly sell it all. Sell down some of this. We'll keep 3 of everything, I guess. Oh, wasn't quite what I wanted to do. Okay.
Stay safe, okay?
Thought she was gonna give me a tour.
I hope you're still glad you joined Constellation, Noel.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
I have to say, all
honestly
these
can't imagine being
conversations,
anywhere
part of me
Just
wants to
making
watch
sure.
them, and part of me wants to
Bright
just
young
like,
girl
all right,
like
let's
you,
go.
There are no
Fly some
shortage of
ships.
opportunities.
It's not always easy, but I just remind myself that if it weren't for you, and for Constellation, I'd have no idea that any of this was going on.
Let me switch out. Before I forget, we had this energy weapon.
Yes? So, are you ready to get to work?
Let's get to work.
Or was there something else?
We already talked about
We're
stuff.
going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay. I'm kind of excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Okay.
We'll
Why
need to
not?
head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Yeah, I guess.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Sarah Morgan Kim. It's the same message. Okay, talk to Sarah's contact. Let's do it. I think I'm finally getting used to the keys and the differences between some of the other games I've been playing. Only took about 2 hours.
well's been happening.
Can I bring up the map? Oh, interesting. It does have a bit of height data, but it's not what I would call overly useful. Can I fast travel? Oh, I can. Fast traveling is nice. Second floor, though. Oh, that wasn't actually as useful as I thought it was going to be. I mean, it got us here, but we could have just walked across the courtyard.
Protect and defend the citizens of the United
Kill for a cup of coffee right now.
Sarah.
CO2 started going up after the oxygen wore off from running.
Hopefully Constellation's newest member. Thought I'd run through some legwork together.
Another space explorer. Hey, you ever think of joining up with the Vanguard? Help the United Colonies, earn some credits, even get your UC citizenship?
Starship Troopers vibes there. Is that because I'm still wearing my helmet? Oh, that might be a good point. I'll check that after this dialogue. Maybe later we have Constellation business to discuss first. Yeah, I don't know enough about Vanguard.
Can't blame me for trying, right? I mean, I still haven't given up on getting Sarah to re-enlist.
It's a game we play. He asks. I say no.
Here's what I got for you two. Vanguard volunteer by the name of Moera. Helps patrol the old neighborhood. Sol, Mars, Neptune, you know.
The Sol system? Which admiral did he upset to get that posting?
He's Martian, born and raised. Not like I can get anyone else to care. Word is he's got some fancy metal ornament he's been showing off to the old grounders. Matches that description Sarah gave me.
If he's on patrol, he could be putting our item at rest. Nah. Who's this Mora?
Oh, he goes way back. I think he was recruit number 81 or something.
Oh, wow. What's wrong with the
You
Sol
kidding?
system?
Lowest posting request rate in the whole fleet. Only thing there the UC cares about is Mars. And no one wants to go to Mars. They want to get off Mars. Sol system has a lot of planets, but a vet like Moera will be checking in at Sidonia on the regular.
You mean hitting the bars, don't you, John?
Hey, nothing wrong with a little refresh between patrols.
Anything you can tell me about it?
Bring a coloring book. You get so used to seeing red, you'll forget what blues and greens look like.
Nice.
You'll have to ask him, but Vanguard volunteers have retrieval rights if they get into a scrap. Wouldn't be surprised if he found it off of a pirate or something like that.
Alright. Thanks for your help.
Anything for Sarah. UC always takes care of its own. Even the prodigal children.
Oh, brother.
I'm serious about that recruitment offer, by the way. You just come talk to me when you're ready. UC is a good friend to have.
Seems nice enough. Ask about Mora and Sidonia. Okay, that's our next destination. Man, I was gonna come in here and look at... Oh. What happens if I take my helmet off? Okay, now the helmet's off. The air still goes down. I don't know if it's going down more or less. I guess just because I got the jump pack skill doesn't mean that I actually have a jump pack yet. I'll have to track that down. Although I did get the whatchamacallit. There it is, Constellation Pack. Basic Boost Pack. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put this helmet back on then before I forget about it, since I don't think that was affecting anything. Now let's see what happens when I... Oh yeah. I don't have like a sustain thing. It's like an extra jump almost. I'm sure it gets better as time goes on. Spaceport. I guess I can fast travel back to the ship. Sometimes it's fun to do the exploration though. See what we can see.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the land.
Yes. I keep forgetting that
I've always liked that statue.
sprinting is a toggle, and I don't need to hold it
I
down.
wonder what the artist was trying to represent.
There's a lot of
See
people.
that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees?
Security scanners, chemical sniffers. The United Colonies sure isn't taking any chances.
Man, I got so many different little missions and stuff. Jay, I'm curious what brings up the mission interface, this button. So these must be the completed missions below the line. I've got this as my primary mission, and then I've also got this whole list of activities, which I should probably have checked some of these out before we go too far here. Don't want to join Vanguard. Investigate brownouts in the well. Check out the Constellation mission board. That was the one that I wanted to do before we left. I want to see how well this works. It would be super handy if we can jump around between different points. See what there is to see. Oops.
We're here. Perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning.
I am at your service, Captain.
Trying to figure out where that point is, actually. I just feel like I'm going upstairs, not downstairs. Nope.
Wonder if any
Wrong way,
discovery
folks.
reports have come in while we were away.
Okay, I don't really want to go through everybody's rooms here. Ooh, what's this? Cooking station. Storage. Look at that. That's a cool ship. This must be somebody's actual room. Again, I feel like I was supposed to get a tour, and one of these rooms was going to be mine. Pharmaceutical lab. This must be, yep, where I can make the med stuff. Got it. Then genetic samples. Oh, this is just stuff I don't want to steal from my friends here. Okay, maybe I'll steal a little bit of stuff. There's so much stuff in here. Storage room. I'm like lost. Alright, let's go back down here. I must have missed something. There's a door down there.
Available to you.
There we go. Oh, look at all this stuff. Okay. Research lab. What's this? Research lab lets you discover new crafting recipes by completing research projects. Each research project requires materials in order to make progress. The materials needed can range from raw minerals extracted from planets to organic substances extracted from alien creatures and plant life to be manufactured components that can be made at an industrial workbench. Okay. So, oh yeah, outposts. Nifty. Some of these, oh, outpost engineering skill, okay. Medical treatment 1. And I don't have, it looks like I don't have all of the materials maybe, that's why it's yellow. Helmet mods. Oh, weapon mods, oh my goodness, there's so much goodness here. Okay. So like, oh, I've only got 2 out of the 3 required, I see. Input 2. Research progress overflow will be distributed through other aspects of the project. 102 overflow remaining. Okay. I got it. That's so cool. So I don't have enough materials to do any one thing, it looks like. Oh, maybe this one. 5, 47, 17. Oh yeah, I can do this. Let's do it, just a complete one for the fun of it. I thought I picked up a bunch of beryllium. Oh, I did. Perfect. So now I completed 1 piece of research. Did I get that? I did. Mission status, activities. Okay, let's just take a quick look at this. That one's done. Craft or modify an item. Oh, no, wait, I didn't finish that. This is the mission board. I got sidetracked is what I did. Alright. Oh, look at that's some decent money. Locate ecological consortium in Alpha Turna. Locate diseased biosphere in Maheo. Energetic rifting. Sentient microbial colonies. Survey Maheo 3 in Maheo. Okay, that one sounds easy. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. Just to have a easy one. We'll hold off on any of the rest of these for a moment. Okay, so we've checked out that bench. This is an industrial workbench. Basic manufactured components which can be used for building structures for your outposts. Okay. Oh, neat. Adaptive frames, manifolds. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of cool stuff down here. Okay, well, we're obviously not building any of that until we know what we need to build specifically for different buildings. Spacesuit workbench. Anti-ballistic deep mining spacesuit. That's what I've got on. Constellation pack. I've got one of those on. Tunnel mining pack. Is this? Oh, this is my inventory. Okay. So if I come here and I push E to modify, I've got basic boost pack installed. I don't have the materials for that, or I do. I do not have the materials to do that upgrade or the required research. Okay, well, we won't be doing that. What's a slot? Extra capacity. That sounds good. Oxygen reserve. We'll do extra capacity for just to get the whatchamacallit, the credit. Oh, I need pack mods 2 in order to do that. Oh man, There's so many skills. Okay, well, I guess we can't do that quest yet either. What is this? Weapon workbench. Modify. Laser. Oh, I can install a... Oh, I don't have neon or helium. Oh man, there's so many resources. Muzzle. Stealth lasers? That's awesome. How do you have a stealth laser? We need so many materials. Adhesive. So, like, I know I had all that duct tape and stuff. There's got to be a way to break down the components in my inventory to turn them into other stuff. Take that. Pharmaceutical lab we already looked at. Research lab we played with. Cooking station, what can I make here? Alien jerky, nice alien scramble. Lots of different buffs and benefits here, it looks like. Ooh, 2% XP gain, that's nice. Distilled water. Alright. So yeah, this is, as I expected, tons and tons of crafting recipes. We are going to have to pick up more equipment as we go and figure out how to break things down for crafting. So I would expect, if we just take a quick look at our inventory, like this duct tape, I would have anticipated being something that gives me adhesives. At least that's what it would have been in earlier iterations of Bethesda games. I'm curious if there's some way to break things down. I suspect maybe there's a way to do that that we haven't come across yet. In the meantime, let's just take a look at the rest of this underground base. Oh, that's right, she's following. I'm like, are you following me? Yes, yes she is. Vacuum tape. Cheddar snacks. So I just don't want to load up on a bunch of junk and be hauling it around. Wonder if they're trying to trick me with the duct tape thing. It was one of the most important resources to get in previous iterations in like Fallout 4 and stuff, so now I'm addicted to picking it up anytime I see it and wondering if it's going to end up being nothing. We had a quest to come into the well here and do something, so maybe I should activate that quest. Investigate brownouts in the well. Okay. Doesn't look really healthy down here. I'm investigating electrical issues. I don't want to be standing in running water. Your spaceship will be held together by cardboard and duct tape. Pretty much what I'd expect. I don't feel like I should need a weapon in the basement of our own base, but what is that? What does that red symbol mean? I wonder. Oh, steel. Yeah. Okay. Well, we don't want to do that. I think we're going to be playing a relatively good character here. This door is unlocked elsewhere. Cool, I can climb right up there. seeing how to get over there. There we go. Where's a key? Well, I don't know. I'm at a loss. I would have thought this would be something that we could knock out real easily, but is there more information in the mission screen? Investigate. It just says investigate. It's not like any other info whatsoever. Well, let's move on to the outside. Oh no, I wanted that map. How do I go back in? I can't seem to figure out how to zoom in. Oh, there we go. Double click seems to be the trick to zooming in on the planets. You're definitely playing as Explorer, yeah. More like an aimless wanderer.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. I am not staring, I am analyzing. This is important xenobiological work.
Okay.
I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance?
Yeah, no, it's a tree.
I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it.
I'd be willing to
help. I don't
help.
normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me?
What does that entail? Sure, why not?
Well, thank you. That's unexpected. There's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlantis, all calibrated to gather pertinent information. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their findings. If you would bring them to me, that would save time.
So, standard side quest. Run around and gather some items. I've got... How many of these things are there?
It's amazing to think that this tree predates New Atlantis. Can you imagine all the changes it's seen?
Is he trying to ask Sarah to help as well since she was with you? His looking away while talking was a bit weird. Yeah, it seems like the NPCs kind of look around. I guess if I played in like third-person mode, we could see what was going on a little bit better. It's probably a little ridiculous that I'm running around in a full spacesuit all the time, but I'll be honest, it just kind of looks cool. I just find watching the movement in third person to be a little disorienting. I don't like how far forward my guy is leaning. And this is the like slow walking mode, because this is sprinting. Whoa. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stay in first person mode. I wonder if I can zoom out while we're talking. They seem to let me move the camera around and stuff, so that might be the acceptable trade-off. How do I get up there? It's like Icarus. I'm not watching my stamina at all. Wait, is this saying I have to go? I'm not going to do it, but it seems to indicate some of these are located in a different area of New Atlantis. The side quest is getting to be a bit much. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I left at least one of them back there, but this is the only quest symbol I see on the map at the moment. So off to the commercial district we go. Yeah, when I'm sprinting, it feels natural to be like kind of leaning, because it's like I expect my guy to be in a running animations, I guess. But just moving about normally, it felt so weird. Alright, can I get up here with my boost pack? Alright.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Okay, well, if I see any of those, I'll tell you. And you can tell me if you find any eggs. Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
The kids sold our sensor. What a hassle. I mean, I guess it is better than being just a random collection quest. Sure hope that the booster packs get better as they get upgraded, because I'm a little bit unimpressed. I kind of expected to be like flying around. Wonder if activities that slide quests will disappear as you progress if you don't do them at the time you get them. So I think in some cases that'll happen, because some of the side quests I think are just randomly generated. I think this one is more static.
90% or higher. I'm sure we have anything you might need. Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience.
Nice.
Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon.
You bought an egg from a kid recently.
Who,
I need
Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why? What is it?
Does it matter? Can't I just have
I'm
it?
wondering why you'd come looking for it.
It's sensitive scientific equipment, very important. Yeah, she's gonna charge me an arm and a leg.
Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it, plus a little extra. Let's call it a convenience fee, shall we?
You know what?
Pleasure doing business with you.
What do you have for sale?
I hope we have what you need.
As long as we're here. Oh wow, she's got all kinds of stuff. Did need some of this. How much money do I have? Oh, I got 14K. Okay. I'm just gonna buy a few of these, because I know I needed those. Or should it show me how many I have of a given resource? Alright. Well, let's not waste our money right now.
You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care.
Nice.
Right. Come back if you need something else.
Okay.
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government.
Guess we can turn off our flashlight. So I'm walking out of here, but what I really need to get used to doing, I feel like, is hitting tab, going to missions, going here. And then can I quick travel to here? Oh, there we go. There's hotkeys for everything in this game. It's like overwhelming the input system a little bit. Maybe I should bust out a controller and hook it up. That might make some things a little bit easier.
I appreciate your assistance, but I still need all of those sensors.
Yeah, I'm right here.
If it isn't my favorite almost a lab assistant.
Almost a lab assistant, nice.
So you do. Wonderful. I'll just take these, and we'll see what they have to tell us.
Yeah, I normally hate controllers,
We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment.
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't want to use it for combat, maybe for space fighting.
It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. What a relief. Now, let's see. This is... Well, it's... Oh my.
Oh my.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to MAST immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Well, from a certain point of view. In an admittedly somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength.
Interesting.
This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in MAST at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
So this seems like a really important, event, setting things up for future missions. I'm just kind of curious how that would have gone, if I'd gone away and come back later, if I wouldn't have gotten this mission, but the next events would still carry on. I don't know, it's interesting. I do technically have the check-in on him later, but I feel like since we just did that, maybe we should do one or two more little activities here before we move on. Talk to the bartender at Viewport. Let's do that one real quick. Show on map. I wish I could just hold the mouse button down right here to do the fast travel rather than having to come over there and click on it. Molecular changes could be bad. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. This, the tree is becoming alive. I mean, I guess it's already alive, but it's doing something. Yeah, I'm gonna need something that's gonna give me more stamina so I can run for longer. It's so cool having ships take off and land while you're running around the spaceport.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
As a matter of fact, it is.
Oh boy, I didn't mean for you to take it personally. It's just Something to say to customers.
Hey, trio.
Break the ice. Know what I mean? Listen, you just relax. Make yourself comfortable. You're welcome to stay as long as you want. That work for you, new guy? Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
What's the word around town?
I had a guy in here last week ranting that General Shao ought to send the Marines down into the well. I'm usually all for letting folks speak their mind. Most times it can't be helped after a few
So there must be
drinks.
entrances to the
That was just
well
too
from
much.
other places. then.
Anybody stuck living in the well, it almost certainly isn't by choice. And things down there aren't that bad.
You like how the dialogue is very natural? Yeah, I feel like it's... I like that there's a bunch of different choices, too. So it's not like I'm just locked into, you know, a binary yes-no kind of a interaction with people. Pretty neat good rumors.
Bit of a slow news day around here. Ah, well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
I'm really enjoying the like facial movements and stuff. Outside of sometimes they look in weird ways, but
Yep. Space
the fact that their
traffic
lips
keeps me
move and
pretty
stuff when
busy.
they talk is pretty
But
awesome.
just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
I have to give this
You would
a try.
love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients.
Here's a quest.
I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
Sounds like the sort of thing that could drive one to
Very
drink. I
clever
like
of
it.
you. Your parents must be so proud. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo.
It sure
I
sounds
really
like you
do.
need a helping hand.
It's gonna keep me awake nights if I
Yeah,
don't
her
try.
response was spot on.
Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
Why is she like on the other side of a glass window talking to me from outside the restaurant? I'm in. Who do I need to kill? Oh my goodness. I'll do whatever I can. This feels like the middle path. And that's not
You have no
committing.
idea
Oh,
what
she
a relief
disliked
this is.
that.
I'm
Oh my
obviously not
goodness.
expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Oh, I'm upsetting NPCs. I need to figure out how to save and load for future bad dialogue choices. Do you have any
I
information?
know a few things, but not much. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff,
yeah.
I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlanta Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh? I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
Okay.
See you around.
Interesting. So, usually, I feel like F5 is a quick save, so now I'll be doing that before talking to new NPCs, maybe. Missions. Distilling Confidence. Oh, I love the quest name, too. I don't even know which zone I'm in right now. I think I'm in this one. I want to join the Vanguard. Living, you're going the third option. Who do I need to kill? Go over here, see if I can talk my way in. Use that persuasion skill.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with?
You got some cargo that was impounded. I need to access it. Oh, how often does you see security clear out the impounded storage? Well, let's start with the
security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory.
Oh.
So, you need something, or...?
Yeah. I need your cargo.
I can't really just let you in there.
All right.
No, not happening.
So Harmon,
not
you help
happening.
Me? Whoa. I'm curious what happens when I fail. Oh, when I succeed, it didn't do it. Okay, I know you have to keep some people out. I admire someone who respects rules.
Thank you.
Oh, I got in.
All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you.
Oh, nice.
If anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, this persuasion system is awesome. I love it.
1 second. All right, make it quick, will you?
It's just gonna be like dealing drugs or something. I mean, as long as I'm here, I kind of want to take the other stuff in there. It's just aluminum. I'm gonna take it. I'm a bad person. I just stole 6 aluminum. Oh, this game's gonna be awesome. I feel like after tonight, I finally am starting to feel comfortable, like I've got a handle on what I'm doing here. So future streams will probably be a lot less of me fumbling around, hopefully. I want to go try out this laser rifle, though. I'm itching to get off this planet. I don't think you'd want to get that guard into even more trouble. Yeah, I know. I feel bad about it. This is one of those games where we're going to come back from our next mission, and it'll be just in time to watch him, like, being escorted off by, you know, UC Marines for doing, you know, stealing stuff out of the evidence locker, and we're going to feel real bad.
Never a dull day in the big city. Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
I have a present for you.
Oh, no way. You really got it? I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
Don't worry, no one died getting
I
this.
certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over. Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample.
Awesome.
On top of that, you get free drinks. Not
drinks.
Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered. I need some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really? Thank you so much.
Awesome. Supernova added. Well, I mean, we might as well
That's what I'm here for.
get our free
What'll
drink.
it be?
All right, aid. Oh, wow. These do not appear to be free. So many different status effects and stuff. Okay, I'm good.
Catch you later.
Awesome. Let's see what that item we got was. I'm guessing it's in here. It's called Nova. Supernova. A liquor slush floated over a sour punch of exotic alien fruits. 12% persuasion, 20 to O2, minus 25% O2 recovery. I don't know if that's a bonus or a penalty yet, but no, that's cool. More stuff. Oh, I love how we look. So awesome. Now, the big question, when I go external, oh, I can get a good view of my guy. Yeah, this is going to be great for screenshots. Oh, but if I have a weapon out, oh no, I can turn the camera again. I like it. Because that's always the struggle. I'm sure there's a photo mode too, but we can get some pretty snazzy, epic screenshots of us standing in dramatic poses. L? Oh, there, we got it figured out. Okay. I think... Sergeant Yumi. I don't remember why we needed to talk to Sergeant Yumi. This is where we are right now. Trying to remember how to get back out of menus here. Probably should have talked to him before bribing, or not, I didn't even bribe that other guard. I just talked him out of it. I wonder if offices are gonna have like people are only there during certain times of the day, because it's clearly night right now, or if NPCs are just always around.
Hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
Oh. Oh, that's right. We overheard something about a job.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave. Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void.
So I probably could have come and signed up for this job and got a security key and then just walked right into that bunker as well. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be a
Thank
UC
you.
security
I
guard
appreciate
right now.
the interest. If you change your mind, please don't hesitate to come back. Have a good day.
This sounds interesting, though. Great way to get some side quests. And so that'll stay there. This one we couldn't figure out. We're not joining Vanguard right now. That's the scientist. Awesome. Well, I mean, I think the main story mission is probably the way to go at this point.
Contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend.
Oh, now she's mad at me because I didn't take a job with her friend. Goodness. There's gonna be so much to do in this game. Because I feel like that UC security thing is just like a great way to get a random side mission whenever I come back. Like, go defend this warehouse. We think pirates might try and attack it, kind of stuff. Go kill the rats in the sewers. Alright.
Time to get
I
this
should have
ship
pushed
moving.
R to go to the cockpit, I suppose. What is this? Oh, cargo hold. Oh, we've got so much stuff. I don't want to take any of it, though. Why is this lit up as a objective marker, though? They auto-fuel your ship when you go to a city? That's a great question, because we used about half of our fuel to get here, didn't we? Let's find out. No. Cancel. Check out your ship's inventory. I did. What? Hang on, how do I get out of this screen? Why did they want... I check it out. Okay, I'm checking it out. Inventory. What did I just pick up? Store all resources. Boom. Oh, that was super easy. Okay, now it's ready for me to do this. So I think when I go to the screen to go to the next system, I'm gonna have a fuel rating here, like we did before. So, missions, this one, set course. Whoa, so far away. Oh yes, the Sol system. Yeah, so we're at 50 fuel again, and this is just gonna consume 6.887. So they did refuel us for stopping at the city, or I don't know, they refueled us because it was our first trip. I don't know. Alright, so we jumped like right there. I'm trying to figure out if there's a quest symbol. Oh, it's so awesome, there's so many other ships here. Like, I assume this is Sidonia. I'm curious if I can manually fly right into the planet and land, or if I have to just pop this up and do it. So this is how they showed me to do it last time. So I'm guessing this is what I need to do. Because otherwise, how would I wouldn't know which part of the planet I want to go down to, I suppose. It would have been cool if they'd done the No Man's Sky thing where you could fly around the whole planet. We're on Mars. The temp is -5. 0.38 grabs, so... Fun times. Just jumping around for the fun of it. Why do I not have a... Now it's selected blue here. This should be the one that I'm tracking. There we go.
Heat leeches in the end, leeches on the hull, leeches in the grav drive. Suppose that
That's so much fun. Yeah, I could get used to the jumping around like that. I just need it to be like a full boost pack. Your star hopping, you need to refuel and keep going, I think. Yeah, well, I went to Seoul because the mining thing was only one hop away. I think in the future we'll need to go more distance. We may need to stop and refuel.
Try to keep them clean. I hate filing leader reports.
Talk to me?
Yeah, do you have any idea how far we've traveled? How much money we spent?
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe.
So many random conversations and stuff going on. It's cool.
Got cold beers and good atmosphere. Not much more you could ask for.
Looking for more.
He ain't been around. Went off on patrol. Hasn't been back in since. We're starting to think it might be time to pour one out to the blackest sea.
We could track him down if you know his patrol route.
Believe me, I've heard it. After about round 3 or 4 was all he would talk about. And he's got a voice that carries. Look, nothing more I'd love than to help out a fellow Martian. Especially one that's missing. But,
He has a tab, and you don't know if he's coming back.
it's a lot of credits, okay? I let it slide for a long time because he's a regular, but if I'm out all that money, I've got problems. What do you say?
2,500 credits. Sarah Morgan skipped to the part where you admit you're lying. Well, I love it that my companion can speak on your behalf. What they will say is written next to their name.
No, I've done this routine. Let's skip to the part where you admit you're lying about what he owes.
You calling me a liar? I'll throw both of you out of this bar right now.
Oh, please. 2 strangers arrive from off-world asking for information only you have. You see an opportunity.
This is great.
Always does. Lower the price. Don't think we can't find another way to get what we want.
Fine.
We could need help. You shouldn't put a price on that. He could need... Oh, man. I haven't had a great... Oh, I mean, I guess I've succeeded my persuades. If I keep doing this, I'm going to have to actually put some points in this skill. 1,000 credits is still pretty pricey. Let's try it.
Life on Sidonia ain't hard enough. You gonna guilt trip me?
This is awesome. What matters more, the money or his
Guess I should
life?
ask you the same question. You paying or what?
We could be the only ones who can find him.
Maybe. All right, I'll give up.
Ooh, critical
Just
success.
trying to earn a
Just
living
did it all the
here.
way.
Last time he was here, Moira kept yelling about the Lady of Love, singing songs, all that kind of thing.
Venus? That's only one planet.
Oh man,
Hardly an
Perma, sorry to
entire
hear that.
patrol route.
I had
Forgot what
issues
I
right
got
after I
today.
installed and I had to reboot. Turned out to be a Windows
We'll make
update waiting to be applied.
Let's get out of here. Maybe it's not too late to catch a bike back.
Okay, well he's on a whole different planet. Nice. I'm kind of curious to go check out Earth since we're in the Sol system. I suppose I could just jump back into my ship without walking out here. I don't know, it's just so natural for me to want to run around. Yeah, it was one of those, I had OBS all set up, I was ready to stream, and not 10 minutes before the stream, and it's like, Windows update time, or your computer's not going to work. I've heard a lot of people saying that they've had to reduce it to cap at 30 FPS like consoles to get it to run good on their PCs.
Just isn't the same as the
I've
real
been running
thing.
pretty steadily at 60, so no complaints. Yeah, 0 frames lost in the, how long have we been streaming? 3 hours we've been streaming? Oh man, time's flying. Well, let's take a look here. Where are we going? Venus? set course. Guess we gotta travel there and scan it. Having fun does that to people. The time likes to disappear. Yeah, for sure.
What do we have here?
Ooh,
See
that
that
looks
cluster of
bad.
ships? I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Why are Viridian zealots out here near Venus? You see Vanguard Mirage ship anywhere.
No other ship readings in the area. And I doubt they'd be so calm if a Vanguard had flown by recently.
I doubt they know where our Vanguard is.
No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our Vanguard was heading to next.
So we need to get to that beacon without being attacked, or I'm opening fire. Those zealots are a threat to the whole system. Oh man, this is tough. Like, do I want to be like paladin levels of good guy or selfish levels of good guy? I don't know. Might also not be helping having the stream open. Discord, two buddy streams up at the same time. Yeah, that does tend to bog down a system. Let me see.
Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
Minimal power. Minimize ship system power to avoid detection. Systems like weapons and shields are easier to detect. For maximum stealth, power down all systems except 1 or 2 bars in your engines and stay as far away from the enemy as you can. Get within 500 of the satellite beacon so that you can activate it. Alright, well, I'm glad we did this because I would have not known that at all. Press E to cycle between space targets. Okay. Here we go. Got everything offline. Wish it would show me how close we are.
Bless this communion that we may walk in Janan Verun's footsteps.
There we go.
Jumped from the soul system
Select it
out
with
into
E.
the
They even
beyond
told me that.
and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming eternal embrace. That you will reward the promised and cast the accursed into shadow.
Man, this is going to be one of those games where once you've played it and you understand what these factions are all about, then you can go and create a new character and pick one of the factions and have a lot of fun, I'm betting. Like, I probably could have got away with 2 bars when we were further away and then got dropped back down to 1 bar of engines here, because I think it said 1 or 2 bars when I was reading earlier. We're gonna take some chances here. They said I had to get within 500 meters of the satellite. This would be a great VR game for space, where you can kind of look all around and stuff. Yeah, we turned the shields off. I can't remember what it said, but I think it said I had to turn off everything except engines for stealth. Or power down as much of it as I could, I guess. We're almost there. Or a spacebar would make me stop. Okay. Make sure the satellite is selected. Press E to cycle between targets. It is. and then activates.
To all UC affiliated ships, I'm heading to the Nova Galactic Star Yard orbiting Earth's moon. Yeah, I know, the whole place is decommissioned. But I need parts for emergency repairs. Hopefully it hasn't been picked clean yet.
Oh, that's not good. Earth and everything around it was abandoned a long time ago. And the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Interesting. So Earth is abandoned. That should be fun to go check out. How do I guess I can just come in here. Click on that. Set course. Earth, Luna. Travel to Luna. We're still picking up on some of the different things. Talk to Sarah.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard. Still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running in forever.
Interesting. Let's see if Vanguard is in the star yard. What happened to Earth?
It's all ancient history now, but the Earth lost its atmosphere. It started sputtering out into space. Humanity had about 50 years to evacuate the planet. That's kind of how the United Colonies government started, managing the exodus. Earth is more or less a dust ball now. You can occasionally find a few remnants of the world we left behind on the surface, but not much.
Well, that's interesting. Forget about finding the artifact. I want to walk on the moon. That's funny. Let's see if Vanguard is in the
Keep your
shipyard.
weapons ready. Never know who else might be scavenging there.
I'm so tempted to know what she would have said to the other one. Most star stations and ships can be docked with, allowing you to board them. You'll need to select the ship in your HUD and then fly close enough to it so that the dock prompt appears. Okay. I can hail it. That sounds like a terrible idea. Well, I guess I'm not trying to be stealthy anymore. Oops. So we're gonna turn those up. R to dock. Oh, nice. Find any clues? Well, let's board it. Oh dear.
2 steps in, and we're already looking at a corpse.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks like spacers were scavenging around here and someone else came in and said hello. Oh, this won't be your last encounter with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way. They're even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just countless desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
There's just so many things, and we don't have that much weight anymore. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. That's locked. Looked like a safe of some kind for a minute there. Credits and ammo. I don't think I've seen that helmet before. We'll take it all. Digital pick, that's gonna be super helpful. There's just like so much stuff. I'm gonna get overwhelmed quickly here, folks. I feel like I should have my weapon out at all times. Utility knife. Some kind of a fight going on. Let's go get in the middle of it.
Take him down.
Okay. I want to know who they were shooting at, though. Okay, we're running out of ammo fast here because we're a terrible shot. I feel like we're outgunned. Yikes. That guy. Yeah, our bullets don't seem to be doing great here. He's blind firing over a chest. That's not fair. I want to learn how to do that. Alright, shorter bursts, folks. We're wasting too much ammo. To be picking up all these heavy weapons. Oh no, our first death. When did I last save? And how does that work? Oh, there's a checkpoint system of some kind. Fighting both sides of this engagement here. I feel like this is just not a great situation at all. Am I even hitting that? I think I'm hitting a window here. What? Back. Okay, I think our companion's down or something. Oh, she's still out here. My dog's going ballistic outside the window. I thought he was a non-hostile for a second. Okie dokie. Okay, getting better.
Might as well take what we can.
I agree. Let's go back and loot some of these guys for ammo at least. Secret outpost. Wait, what was that? Star Warmer pack. We'll take that. I don't know what that is. All kinds of goodies. I feel like at some point I need to figure out how the food stuff is working out here. But for now, that's a lot of money. Okay. Let's go. I'd love to stay and continue watching, but I gotta put the child to bed. Thank you for the show. Yeah, I appreciate you coming and hanging out tonight. And as always, the conversation is appreciated. Permis calls for a medic just to have Cutter beat him some more. Yeah, exactly. Guy's laying there like, oh no. Search and rescue key. Okay, that sounds useful. Okay, I don't see any doors out of the back of this. Oh, that's a healing item. So I think we need to circle back the other way. Wait, there's a door right in front of me. Storage room. I feel like there should be something in one of these crates, but if there is, I'm missing it. Oh, I guess I could do this. Okay, scanner picks up nothing. Let's go, folks. Nice. Keys already coming in useful. Food items. First aid items. Shotgun shells. Yeah, I didn't realize how important ammo is going to be. I guess I should have recalled from playing Fallout games. Alright, what do we got here? Deep mining spacesuit, Star Roamer space helmet. I like his space helmet. I'm gonna take it. I think that just said that I'm encumbered. Star Roamer. Let me look at this equipment here. We keep picking up new things. Helmets. Alright, I've got a Star Roamer helmet that's not really a huge boost. We got the Pirate Charger space helmet, which seems to be better in a lot of ways. I hate that it's got that thing across the faceplate. This one kind of looks cool, but I don't like the coloring on it. There's a lot of negatives to the positives. This one seems to be the best, but again, I don't like how it looks, so I think we're gonna pass. You're great. That's awesome. Alright, let's see. So the fighting, before we went down that way, the fighting was over here, I think. Credits and ammo. Did you pick? Why am I, Oh, I just take damage whenever I move because I'm over encumbered. Okay.
We still need to find any sign of Vanguard Moara. Let's
Want
trade
to
gear.
see what I'm carrying?
3 of 135. Okay. So let's see my inventory now. And oops, what is right clicking doing? I right clicked and it disappeared. I don't know what just happened. I'm no longer encumbered, so
Bye for now.
we'll take it. Oh, lots of laser packs. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so we're only going to take the stuff that we need here. Vodka drink pack. I like it. Oh. Okay, electric ammo doesn't seem to be working so good against these guys. Health bar here. Wow. We're freaking out. I don't know. I thought I had another weapon favorited, but apparently not. It's a pistol of some kind. Here's a shotgun. Maybe a shotgun would be good in these close quarters. Put that on number 3. Okay, everybody appears to be dead.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Purple item. Nice. Sounds good. I should not have missed the first shot. Guess I don't need to zoom with the shotgun. Whoa. Man, I should just be shooting these guys in the backpack, maybe. That might be a whole easier experience. Let's finish making sure I got everything off of those guys. Reload. Don't have the weight to be picking up anything else. Lots of ammo. Thought I heard somebody. I did. Whoa. That was uncalled for.
Not gonna last much longer.
Reloading. Nice. Got it. All right, let's see if I can get around the side here, get a little bit closer. miss like 50% of my shots. That guy's level 12. No wonder I'm struggling. Where did my backup go? I don't want to pass out here either. I don't know where my companion went. There she is. Alright, we're doing better. I think we're just down to this one. I'll call it a boss. There we go. Oh, I thought we got it. Must have healed. Alright. Perfect. We got some, folks. We got some. It's not as easy as I was hoping, but let me see here. Reload, and then maybe we'll try some of these food items out to both reduce weight and heal us up a little bit. Inventory, aid, like this. 5 health cheddar snack packs. Some of this stuff is actually worth a bit. 3 health and O2 recovery. 5 health. I want to use the heal paste. Hurt plus. I want to use drugs. Lettuce. I mean, this stuff is working, but... Ooh, repairs the ship. Nice. I feel like to have enough of this to not be annoying, you know, like big stacks of it, we'd be so overweight. Oh, nice. That one's pretty cool. How long does the carry last? 8 minutes. I'll take one of those. Guess we'll just do that for the last of it. Nova Galactic Manual 2 permanently reduces fuel needed for a grab jump. I love these magazines that give you a skill bonus. I'm gonna have to figure out where they all are at some point, though. That's gonna be a quite the experience for sure. Digipix. Slot key. Slot key. Slot key. I have actually done that before. Getting a space helmet. This is how we came up. I think. Oh my goodness, really? take him out. Oh dear. That was a bad idea. Ground crew space helmets. Don't need the weight, but I guess we'll take a look at it. There's a ship here. I kind of want to go on the ship. I'm wondering if our friend is in here somewhere. Not seeing him. Weapon workbench, nice. Coolant sounds useful. Spaceship. I feel like I'm going to be able to find these workbenches out and about enough that we don't need to worry about getting the base up and running right away. That's the crafting component. All the random ambient noises. Kind of cool.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Probably not. Man, I feel like the game could throw me a bone on where I'm supposed to be going in here. So many credits. I run out of O2. Okay, let me dump this. I know we picked up like a helmet or something that I don't think we need. Ooh, what's this? This is the purple helmet that we picked up. So let's go ahead and... Oops. Where do I drop? R to drop. That one. That one, that one. Alright. That should free up some weight. So, let's see here. We're trying to find this guy somewhere in here. But I have not seen heads or tail of him here. Oh, here's a door we haven't opened yet. It's always a good sign, means we haven't been to an area yet, most likely. I have to give them props. The levels are decent sized. I was expecting kind of like a little outpost when you get here, nothing quite this big. Although it's not that it's so big, it's just got so many different things pointing back to the same direction. Let me just, oops. Make sure the right quest is selected here. I think somehow a different one might have got selected at some point, but I still don't see a... No, there is a little blue indicator that maybe this is where we need to go. Yeah, that's we were in the ship. I didn't find anything. Alright, let's go back in the ship. I must have missed something in the ship. I did.
This is
Shame
Moira.
on me.
Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun. I've patched up my ship, and I'm heading to Neptune. Going to put in another request to get the fleet out here to deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear out while you have the chance.
He's almost daring the spacers to come after him.
Oh my goodness.
It's actually not a bad plan. Much
So
better
all
odds
that
destroying
running
one of
around.
their ships than fighting them all at once here.
And we can just take off. Well, I think we looted most of this stuff, so if I come in here now and say go to Neptune, I think I can just do this as long as we're not in a combat situation. And And that would be going here. You already have a destination set for this planet. Would you like to remove it? No. Just want to go there.
Counted for. We're
Good
ready
deal.
to depart.
I'm in Neptune.
Wait, you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard.
Sweet. Let's do it. I'm gonna...
Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready.
Well, we got our shields up. Yikes.
If you stop shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond.
It's not me. First, I get wish. White lined a couple of them, but they've locked me down. Really could use an assist.
We blow that ship out of the stars, he's dead and our artifact's gone. We're going to have to board. Target the engines. Once they storm out, we'll have our chance.
How do I target engines? Hang on. Settings, bindings, spaceship. Left bracket or Z and X for systems. Okay. Then X. Oh no, those are my systems. I know there's a way to target specific systems on a ship, I thought. But maybe that's something that I don't pick up until I have additional skills. I swear they talked about it in like the early part of the tutorial, but maybe I'm mistaken. Do ship action. Yeah, I don't see anything. Maybe I just need to try and actually shoot at the engines. Shooting right at the ship. Shields and the ability for it to jump have both been knocked down here. Just taking a beating. There's gotta be some way to do this. We're going to take a look at the help system for space, ship combat, ship docking, take off, take over. To take over a hostile, you first must board and kill the crew. Once the crew is dealt with, enter the ship's pilot seat. Yeah, how do I do that though? Combat, lock on with E. If an enemy ship's system is disabled, they'll no longer be able to use it. For example, if you disable the ship's engine, the enemy... If you have the targeting control system skill unlocked, you can target specific parts of an enemy ship with this skill unlocked. When you are locked onto a target, you can press R to target a ship's systems. And then A and D. Okay. R. Yeah, I don't think I have... don't think I have that skill. I'm just worried I'm gonna take him out by doing this. I don't want to destroy the ship. Most hostile ships can be boarded once the ship engines are down. You must fly close to the ship before you will be allowed to dock. Once you board, expect the crew on the ship to fight back.
That's it.
Okay.
Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that Vanguard.
We did it. I'm excited. Our first boarding action. Hold X to board. Anybody home? Alright, I must be missing something. What's this? It's back to the frontier. Oh, here we go. Benches and stuff in here. Stuff that we probably need for our ship at some point. Ship key, that'll come in handy. That we're finding these epic items as well. They had the key, why didn't they just come up to the bridge?
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece.
Nice.
Any day you walk away from, right?
Pretty much. We're from the Explorers group. We need to talk.
What?
Okay.
You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is? I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere, then you're going to hand over the artifact.
Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Let's grab the artifact.
Alright, where is the artifact?
Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Alright, you have fun, sir. We are going to head back to the lodge.
Shall I warm up the engines?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we can just go ahead and do it this way, right? Mission screen. Return to the lodge. Set course. And it just jumps me right there. That's pretty cool. I can appreciate that for sure. All right, we're gonna head on back here and turn this quest in, I think. Though we do have that scientist we need to go talk to again out there at some point. Let's reload our laser rifle. You never know when you're gonna need to get into combat again. Always pays to have it full of ammo.
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters
have it.
available to you.
Go ahead. Do the honors.
All right.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added.
I am at your service, Captain.
It's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member.
Oh, there's her skills. Ooh, a spacesuit helmet, too. Nice. It's an honor to be part of this. What does it mean to be a full
Honestly,
member?
this just makes it more official. Call it right person, right place, right time. But once the artifacts started coming together, you were one of us.
Well, in that case, it's an honor.
We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back.
Maybe later. I have a few personal errands
Fair
to
enough.
run.
But before you go, let me tell you about our other leads. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person.
Not a bad idea. And there's some more experience. Wow, so many conversation options. Yeah, let's just
Bring you
trade.
anything
Let me
useful?
see if I can't remember if I gave her anything. Nope. All right, who's
That's
Sam?
right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
Nice.
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
And what's the Eye?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
All right. Do you mind I ask you some
It's
personal
fine.
questions?
Go ahead.
What do you consider your
You
areas of
mean
expertise?
apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping.
I wonder how
That's
crew
been
skills
quite useful in the
work
past.
to affect
And as far
my
as
abilities
planetary
in space.
exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So don't worry, I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
All right. What do you do for fun?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation.
That's a fair response.
That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet.
Of course you did.
A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
I like the little details like this, add a little flavor. Alright, that's all for now.
Okay then.
Oh, I can
Goodbye.
hit tab to exit, I forget. And there's another skill point. So let's see here. I've been using this persuasion skill a lot. So I think that's going to be worth investing. And then what else? We were doing lasers. And, oh, I'm too short of upgrading that. Okay, I've got astrodynamics. Need to make some more grav jumps. Need to use my scanner more. I keep forgetting about that because I really want to get into where to go. Outpost engineering is going to be awesome when we get there. Yeah. Boost jump 10 times while in combat. So I have this boost jump thing, but I'm not actually boosting. Or maybe I just didn't do it while I was in combat. I'm going to have to check this out. Hey, JD for life. How you doing? Long time no see. As more, the number of those certified to effectively pilot increases, unlock, you can now utilize ship thrusters. Might be good. Oh, to unlock ship targeting functionality. That's what I wanted in that last combat. I think we're gonna grab that. Because I'd like to have the option, at least, to take things on in a little bit less violent of a nature, right? Boarding. We'd like to get on these ships if at all possible. And let's see, maybe some thrusters. I got one more skill point. Part of me says I should be saving some of these for when I level up, but there's so many skills, there's not a lot of point in saving them. I think I'll get ballistics. As much as I like lasers, I feel like I'm going to be using both kinds of weapons quite a bit here. Very busy this year with the farm. Yeah, I can appreciate that. I have been crazy busy myself. The older one went to college a little over a week ago now, and the younger one starts first grade in less than a week. So I'm looking forward to getting him back in school on Tuesday.
Satisfied with
and
available
hopefully things are going to slow down a little bit after that. All right, I think, though, before we go talk to new people and stuff like that, this is going to be a great place to do a hard save of the game and probably wind it up for the night. I know you just jumped on here, John Deere for Life. It was good seeing you, but I have been streaming for just about 4 hours now, and I think it's probably time for me to wrap it up and hit the hay. And we will be back on the Kedrick Farms channel with some more farming videos in the next couple of days. And I'm planning on playing a little bit more of this in some live streams over the weekend if I can find some time. And then we'll also be posting some Icarus videos here on Kedrick Builds. So yeah, if you're watching this in the future, appreciate it. If you're watching it right now, appreciate everybody who's been dialed in this evening and hanging out. It's been a blast. And yeah, we're gonna catch you all next time. Well, that's all for today. Kedrick out.